ಅವರು ಗೇರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಗೇರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಲಚ್ ತುಳಿದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಗಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಬಂದ್ರು ಅದೇ ತರನೇ, ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರು ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
They called it a male bastion, but the women of Bengaluru decided to take to the wheels and set the trend in motion to ensure they don't miss the bus. As we celebrate Women's Day, BQ Prime decided to hit the road with the first set of women e-bus drivers in this city.
ನನ್ನ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ SSLC. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ವರ್ಕು ನಾನು ಕಲ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಎಜುಕೇಷನು ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ 10th ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಗೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದ್ರ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಸಿಂದ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಂತ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. ಒಂದು ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೋದು, ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರನೂ ನಾನೇನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಥರ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡನ್ನು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಗುಗೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ 2 ವೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ಆದರೂ ಫ್ರೀ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಮ್ಮಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಅದು ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ ಫೀಲ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಫ್ಯೂಚರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಯಾವುದ್ರಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಗೋಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
During every recruitment cycle, the Bengaluru Metropolitan Transport Corporation, fondly known as the BMTC, tries to fill in 38.3% of job reservation for women promised in the organization. However, they comprise only 15% of the total number of driving license holders in the state. There is one female driver maneuvering the diesel bus in this city since 2009. Today, finally, there are other women following in her footsteps with these kind of new e-buses plying in the city, much to the pride of all commuters, men even.
It is new to India, but we have seen in abroad, like in Singapore and in other places like Thailand and all. But in India, it's a new experience, and it's really good that women have been encouraged to come behind the wheels, and it's a great experience. In fact, they should be given the priorities, right? So they can take over. Men are anywhere there, so women, instead of sitting at home, they can sit behind the wheel and encourage the others, the younger generation to come more into the driving and stuff like that. It will be a great experience indeed.
Like Duggamma, TM Soumya too hails from the rural districts of Karnataka. After divorcing her husband, she decided to raise her 8-year-old child by setting foot on the accelerator and surging ahead with confidence as a bus driver. After training with the Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation or the KSRTC, she is now getting set to man the e-bus.
ನನಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಅನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ. ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಗದ್ದೆ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸ್ತು ಲೈಫು. ಯಾವಾಗಿದ್ರೂ ಏನೂ ಸಂಪಾದಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನಗು ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಕಡೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಲೇಡಿ ನೀವು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳೆಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ರೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಬಸ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಖುಷಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುಡ್ ಲಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಬೋದು.
The BMTC recently turned to Switch Mobility Limited, a subsidiary of Ashok Leland, with a lease model in hand to operate 300 12-meter non-AC e-buses. 120 from Yelahanka and 60 from Bidadi are already operational. Switch Mobility is now operating e-buses from Yelahanka depot in Bengaluru to places like Kengeri, Dodbalapur, Hebbal, Central Silk Board, Majestic and Devanahalli, including Kempegowda International Airport.
Right from beginning of this project, we were open for having women drivers here. We were looking for drivers to induct, but we didn't get any women drivers coming forward voluntarily. So we had to really try to find many sources to get the women drivers. We actually didn't get. Finally, we went to some of the driving training institutes in Karnataka. We took the list of the women who had taken the heavy passenger vehicle license, and we started calling those women through our team. We spoke to them many times. Many were initially were not willing to come, and finally, after a lot of persuasion, some of the drivers, some of the women were interested to started showing interest, and then we had to literally bring them and show this facility so that they are with us. So that's how initially we got few, but initial resistance was very high. That was a big challenge for us initially.
In 2018, around 7.5 crore rupees was allocated under the Nirbhaya Fund by the BMTC to train 1,000 women, making them experts in navigating Bengaluru roads with buses and light motor vehicles or LMVs free of cost. Once a lady secures an LMV license after being trained on city roads, she can apply for heavy passenger vehicle or the HPV license in a year to drive a bus. And when a woman finally drives the bus, she still needs to stand up to men and their mindsets.
I'm a biker and I've got a sports bike. So in the evenings when I want to just stress free myself, I take my bike and go for a ride. I don't know, from nowhere, some guys would just come back and the pace would be normal in the ride. All of a sudden, he gets mad and he accelerates and just comes close to you and goes, and you feel like it's rubbed. That's when you realize what is happening. And that's the time I'm going to tell the man, look, what you can do, I can. There's nothing different. There's no difference. So please, let's mind our own business and move forward and support each other as men and women in this ecosystem. Let's live peacefully. That's it.
These women have been provided with 15 days of in-house training. The authorities of the BMTC as well as Switch Mobility assign difficult driving tests as a way of kicking the wheels of their new employees. As they wheel out their buses out of the Yelahanka depot, these women are sure to handle every bump on the road with ease.
Especially in this March 8th, I really want to tell every woman, you are the best, you are the strongest. Please come out. Live your dreams, spread your wings. Yeah.